if I'd actually managed to say that I was predicting 18 degrees. I think I did at the beginning.
Maybe.
Beginning. We'll find out from production. They'll have it on record anyway. Yeah. It's Friday, coming into a brand spanking new weekend. It is July 22nd. It's 22022. Okay. Which is cool. You know, it's one of those things to play with. And today, believe me, very, very excited. But first of all, let me do this. Galaxy. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and very, very excited today because, believe me, you guys are joining us. Yeah, literally you are, and let me just move that out of the way. It seems to be frozen here.
Touch it again.
Okay, there it goes. Look at that. Having said, technology, don't you love it? It really, really is. Nice to have you guys on board. If you're going to be watching a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do, right? No, you do. Seriously, you do. Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Why bell? Well, notifications when we have important people like Luetjen joining us, coming out of North Carolina, and believe me, good friend of Galaxy as well. But at the same time, let me tell you, do the thumb thing. You know, get epileptic with that. Like us. Absolutely like us. And why not sub? You know, why not subscribe? Be a part of the family we call the noise. Yeah, because it's growing exponentially every day. It really, really is. Be a part of it. Double dare. In the meantime, let me tell you how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Records, Sony Music, The Orchard, right here at Galaxy. In fact, check it out.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music, The Orchard.
A whole host of people to say hi to. Steve Cochran, Roger Dale Snyder, and Rod Henson's in there. Rod, nice to have you on board again. It's been a dog's age, it really has. Franco Nanici's watching, nice to have you on board. And Chima Rock is joining us. Nice to have you back, Chima. I enjoyed the interview we had the other day, I really did, and including the background scenery. Very interesting. Peter Hoffman is with us, Jerry Willis is with us, and Anthony T. Schmidt is watching as well. Nice to have everybody on board because today we're catching up with a good friend of ours. I know it was supposed to be last week, but well, caught the flu, didn't I? Had no voice, couldn't talk. Maybe that was a good thing. My bosses loved it, they really did. But in the meantime, well, you can't keep a good man down. Here's Corey Luetjen. So that gives us a couple of minutes, Corey.
Yeah. Yes, sir, it does. I tell you what, I think we're good. She's playing with her little toy sink, so I think we're in really good shape now. So there we go. I can speak and get up here and actually catch up with my drinking. I always call it, she always still calls her sippy cup Baba. So I always, she'll look at my can or whiskey or whatever, and she'll always say, that's Dada's Baba. I say, yeah, that's a Dada Baba, that's your Baba. Right, yeah. So, yeah, I can't go get a Dada Baba.
I love that analogy of words. It's a brilliant way of putting it. It really, really is. Shimmer Johnson's joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Shimmer. And Terry Van Cannon, the man himself.
Man himself.
I heard he's going back into the recording studio. Yeah. He's gone off to get another bubba.
Oh, he's going to get a drink.
Yeah, something like that anyway.
Hi, Terry. Hi, Shimmer. Hi, everyone.
Nice to have everybody on board.
Hi, Franco. Really hi. Oh, I've got to say hello to Chima. Hi, Chima. What?
Oh my gosh. Hi, Chima. Hey, Chima. How are you, brother, man? Nice to have you on board. George Prophet. George Prophet's joining us as
George.
Well. And
Good crowd.
We're back at...
Corey's back.
Yes. He got his drink, I think.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, by the way, saw something really disturbing in the news this morning.
Oh no,
What was
that's a
that?
thing.
Chickens are no longer crossing the road.
What are they doing?
Taking Yeba.
I don't know what.
He's taking a Yeba.
He's saying, hey, I got you. Oh, okay. He's thinking, why is he, just because it's easier? Or?
Well, turkeys have taken it up now. And do you know why turkeys are crossing the road?
Why?
Prove they're not chicken.
Oh dear.
Oh my God.
What we have
Maybe
to
if
put
he
up
doesn't,
with
if
in
he
the
gets
office
the first
here.
one, the second one will be relevant.
Maybe there's a time zone thing.
Something
What
like
we have
that,
to put
yeah.
up with
Oh,
in
by
the
the way,
office
did you
everywhere.
know if the
Oh,
entire population
we
of the
did the other
world
day.
held
Right.
hands around the equator,
Here we go.
a lot of them would drown?
Now, there you go.
That's a fact. Now, geography I'm much better at.
Let's go live, Corey.
You gotta pick yourself up off the ground. Just keep on singing and find another round. You just cannot keep a good man down. No, you just cannot keep a good man down.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today, very, very elated. It was about 4 months ago we caught up with Corey Luetjen again and keeping a good man down. I can relate to that because last week I had the flu. I was supposed to do an interview with Corey. Well, you know, I was up in a day or so, back again. But I had laryngitis as well, couldn't speak. So everybody around me was applauding for days. They loved it, they really did. Having said that, welcome back, Corey. Nice to see you again.
Well, glad to be back as always, man. We appreciate having you guys having us on your show and all your listeners, and I just can't thank you guys enough that to always keep having us back and being one of the places that we can release our new music too. So we're it's always such a great time and that's something we look forward to.
Now, I'm loving your t-shirt, I got to be honest with you. Yep, absolutely love that. I really, really do.
For those that are just listening on the radio, it's don't grow up. It's a trap.
Yep, it is a trap. It really is, you know. And believe me,
Yeah.
I
I
encourage...
think it definitely falls into what happened with today. I mean, grew up, became a dad, and doing the rock star thing, and we started a little bit behind the 8 ball because I had to go pick up the my kiddo from daycare. So, yeah, that's it. You're an adult, and adult things happen even to the rock star. Speaking of the road manager, there she is.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Road manager, I presume.
Yeah. She's the road manager. She keeps us on time. Anytime this is Emma, you can wait. Emma, say hello, and yeah, she definitely keeps us grounded and wakes me up in the morning when I need to wake up. That's for sure. I always get about a 7:30 dad out. And so that doesn't matter what time I go to bed, but I definitely wake up about the same time.
Emma, this is what Santa looks like when he's not delivering presents.
Yes.
Yeah, scary. Mrs. Claus doesn't like the look either, believe me, don't worry about it. Having said that, Corey, let's refresh everybody's memory here, and I want to read this as well. North Carolina-based Corey Luetjen and the Traveling Blues Band is an award-winning band and a regional favourite, now also a favourite here at Galaxy. Got to ask you though, Terry Van Cannon's watching, is he one of the Traveling Blues?
Well, I'll tell you what, Terry is I would say an excellent member of my mentor team, and probably one of the best what I like to call my family is I have the Traveling Blues Band family, and Terry is definitely part of that family. He's played on some records with us. We co-wrote the Can't Keep a Good Man Down. And he's a guy I can call on, a guy that's taught me a lot over the years. And he's definitely part of our family. You know, we actually, when we played 250-something dates this year, we have guys in different regions of the country, so down in Myrtle Beach or in Virginia, that they play probably 10 or 15 shows a year with us, but they know our stuff like the back of their hand, like my normal guys that are on your sheet, Rob and Todd and Patrick and Dion and Blake and all that stuff. Me and Link go everywhere. That's me and the sax player I should say. And then we kind of got this great family of musicians around us that make the sound and make it happen and make all the tour dates happen and still give the fans and the crowd an A-plus caliber show, and still gives the guys in the bands enough time off with their families and daughters and have anniversaries and stuff like that. That they don't have to fear about missing a show because it's their daughter's birthday or because it's their anniversary. You know, life also happens, but we can also still put on a good show. And we don't have to turn down any dates that come our way. But so the short answer is yes, he is definitely a shade of the blue in that Traveling Blues Band, Terry McCann.
Well, you know, we got a lot of time and a lot of respect for young Terry as well. I heard Terry was supposed to be in the recording studio today, so why are you watching us? Why aren't you working, my bro? Yeah, I understand. Better to watch us, though, eh? It really is. It really is.
Well, I'll tell you, I call him a mentor, and he just always calls himself a fan of me, but that's just being way too humble because Terry is one of the best players I've played with. Just he understands music, and he's been doing it for a long time. He's a guy that there's the old saying, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you should listen more than you talk. And when Terry walks into a room, that's something you do. You start listening a lot more than talking, and that's a hard thing for me to do. So if I'm doing it, that means you definitely should.
Well, believe me, I have. I'll take that under advisement. Next time I meet up with Terry, I'll just shut up and listen for a change, which is difficult, believe me. Apparently I get told I talk too much, as I'm being told right now. I've got to be honest with you. Now, Corey, I got to ask you, was this catch up on my drinking track inspired by the purchase of a pub?
Well, actually, so it kind of went the other way around, but I do. So, cat's out of the bag. I purchased my neighborhood bar, Lucky's Burger and Tap, about 5 weeks ago, and been turning it around. And we got our first show with my band there since I've taken over ownership, and we're really looking forward to it. I mean, we're going to have a blast and got a really, really good time with it. But what actually happened was it was inspired by there was a breakup. Me and Johnny Walker decided to write a song together. Johnny Walker Green was the 15-year. I went and got the good stuff after this breakup, and I was, it was about 2:30 in the morning, and I had an acoustic guitar in my bed, and I started strumming a few chords, and the next thing you know, the song just wrote itself. I mean, it was, sometimes you work on a song for 3 months, and sometimes you do it for 30 seconds, and this was definitely one of those that just flowed. So it happened. We started playing it. It was an immediate success in live shows. You want to get down there? No, sorry. And we decided to get it in the studio as soon as we could, and we did. And we shot that music video for it, and it has been nothing but a sort of a success for us. And we've had great radio stations like you guys playing it for us.
Well, I got to be honest with you. Good choice of relationship. I've got to be honest. Believe me, I'm a kind of a Jimmy, Jack, and John kind of guy myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sleep around with my bottles. When I get upset, I sleep around with my bottles. Doesn't matter if it's a male. I will wake up with either Jimmy, Jack, and or John. Believe me, one of those will do it. And I've got to be honest with you, though, my friend. It's been a long, long time since I've been drinking. I kind of gave that up a little while ago, a number of years ago. And, well, maybe this is fitting, but maybe I need to catch up with my drinking as well. Here's Corey Luetjen. So how you feeling, my bro? You okay?
I feel good. I think we're okay. I got her distracted with the cocoa melon now, so I'm good now.
Okay.
There you go.
You haven't got any shackles or anything like that on her just yet?
No, I was getting ready to get hog-tied, you know. She's doing pretty good. Yeah.
You know.
So hey, so you've been off the sauce for a little while? The drink?
Yeah, about 10 years.
Mm.
Huh?
Cheers to that. I don't mean to be back with something, but that's awesome.
No, it's honestly,
This is what we
it's
do
not
with
something I
them
miss.
sometimes.
I just decided one day I'll bugger it.
No way.
You know?
Yeah.
Cheers.
And
I'm gonna tell you, one of my, I take Mondays off. I've been doing that for 20 years. Is because this is a business that you play out as much as I do. And there's a time I was playing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm playing wineries. You're doing this, and either the bar tab's included, people are buying you stuff. It's not even that you're just getting drunk every day or anything like that, but you're still drinking, a 6-pack a day, an 8-pack a day. Next thing you know, you're drinking 10 beers a day, 6 days a week,
All
and it's
the
just
way
at some point in time you need to, you know what I mean? And so I'd always take my Mondays off. I try to be. I don't do liquor. I'm not a big liquor guy. I mean, I like I said, obviously do some Johnny Walker and some cider as well, but I'm not a big liquor guy. I'm a big beer guy more than anything. Not that it makes it way better, but if you're downing a bunch of liquor, it definitely takes its toll on the liver. But anyways, I try to say moderation is key for sure, and you gotta have some days off. That's February. I take the complete month off every year.
Oh.
The shortest month of the year.
Logic.
And lose 10 pounds, start working out. Carry that through to about June, and then that normally dries up. I'm so busy touring at June, and we catch up on our drinking.
well, I got to be honest with you. The wife said to me one day, "Why are you going down there and hanging out with these people?"
Hi, yeah.
And I thought, well,
Congratulations.
I went
on the
down,
big record.
played a game of pool or two, drank a
Awesome.
few jugs, and the more I drank, the more I looked at these people, and I was asking myself the question, what the hell am I doing here?
Yeah.
I got better company at home, so I just stopped going down to the pub, and therefore I stopped going and buying beer and stuff like
They
that.
are a
So,
funny lot, though,
yeah,
that pub.
they are a
I must
funny lot, I
admit,
will admit
yeah.
that.
The rat trap.
Gay Miranda's joining us. Nice to have you on board, Gay.
Yeah, congratulations on the big records and Rise
Yes,
Up thingy.
yeah,
We'll
that's
see you in
good
New
news.
Zealand next year.
Mhm.
Woohoo. Have to
And
get Corey up here and his band.
Jimmy Buffett's joining us as well, and Wayne Spring. We have a pretty full family this morning. I'm
We do.
liking it. I really, really am.
Loving it.
Yeah. We've got about 30 seconds. We'll wrap it up after this, Mo, but don't forget, we do the photos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Yep.
got you, buddy. Yes,
Nice, nice.
Galaxy.
Don't get me wrong though, Corey, believe me, I still go to the pub and hang out at venues and nightclubs, stuff like that, especially if one of my bands is playing in there. My choice of drink these days, I've got to be straight up with you, is actually a raspberry and coke.
A raspberry coke.
Yeah, yeah.
That's got to be a New Zealand thing, or there's a joke in there, because I've never heard of raspberry coke over here in the States.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know how you put a little bit of raspberry flavouring in lemonade or something like that for the youngsters? Yeah. Try putting some in some Coke.
A raspberry
They
coke.
still make
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
literally, it's absolutely a wonderful drink, to be honest with you. Penny,
I don't think. But mine of choice is a scotch and water. Hold the water.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that used to be mine as well. I got to be straight up. Or a bourbon over rocks, just mind the rocks.
Yeah.
Water with a
Yeah,
bottle.
absolutely. But no, these days, honestly, it's a Coke and raspberry, and that does me very nicely. I'm very happy with that.
Excellent. Well, hey, I'm okay. I mean, I commend it. I mean, and anybody who, different things. Some people just stop because they want to stop. Some people have to for medical reasons. Some people just, do whatever. But, I think that there's to each their own and what they do. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. So, yeah, I just think that's really cool. And I always like to have one of those people in my friend group because you got a DD no matter where you're at. So that always helps out a little bit too,
Well, my problem, and I've got to be straight up with you, is I spent half of my life literally in nightclubs as a DJ. And, of course, we had free bar tabs. They always encourage you to get as drunk as possible because the more obnoxious you got, the better the crowd liked it a lot of the time. But at the same time, they liked you giving away drinks and especially bottles of champagne to pretty girls and all that sort of thing because they just keep coming back. So I was very heavily into the drinking for a good maybe about 15, almost 20 years there for a while. And, just one day I thought, that's enough for me. I've had enough. I think I need to concentrate on everything else around me. So I chose that path instead. You know what I mean?
Absolutely commend you for it.
Yeah, but I was leading up to this. Corey, we've asked you to come to New Zealand in the past, and we would love to be able to get you on stages here in front of Kiwi audiences, all that sort of stuff. You've said to us, yeah, I'd love to do that. Thing is this, if we're going to get together, you're going to have to show me how to drink because, as I said, raspberry and Coke, that's me. I don't know how to do it anymore.
Well, I plan on getting you caught up on it, that's for sure. And, I'll tell you, we actually got a couple of neat shows coming up. We're going to be closer to you than ever. We actually are playing in Alaska at Salmon Fest at the beginning of August. So we'll be right in the right in that Kinloch Peninsula. I think we should probably be able to just catch a flight from there and go right to New Zealand. I'm not exactly sure what customs is and what it is, but it seems to me we're already halfway there. So maybe if it doesn't work out this year, hopefully in the future we can maybe just make that whole plane ride happen because we would love for that to happen and we'd love to play some venues in New Zealand.
Well, I tell you what, just throw a couple of salmon in a briefcase or something when you're coming through customs. Just tell them that you're a fisherman. Here's the proof.
There it is. There it is. There's nothing to see here.
Exactly. Sturgeon all over the place. Corey, we are going to have to wrap it up right now, unfortunately, but I got to thank you. And I just presume that, well, if it's not the drinking, maybe you might need a psychiatrist after this, and I have one in your area if you need one, believe me. So we could recommend one for you. But will you come back again?
Yes, sir. We would love to, and we got a whole album that we're getting ready to drop and have some stuff. I want to be sending you guys some more stuff, and we can't wait to share our music with you, and can't wait to be a guest on your guys' program as well. Want to thank all your listeners for tuning in and getting to know us. I know you always say to click like, hit the bell. Same deal with us, the Traveling Blues Band, travelingbluesband.com. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever it is you download the stuff. And, of course, we're playing at all of the coolest radio stations, including galaxy107fm.
Love that. And in fact, I'm going to say to you, Corey, next time you're near a recordable 58, like microphone, how would you like to do me a couple of voice drops saying, hi, it's Corey Luetjen, you can hear me on Galaxy?
That sounds absolutely great, and we should be expecting those real soon.
Nice. MP3, please. MP3.
Yes, sir. Got it. High-quality MP3 coming your way, big guy.
Love that. Love that. The Apostle's joining us. Glenda Phillips Lee is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Glenda. It really, really is. Well, that wraps it up for us, for Corey Luetjen, but don't go too far, because believe me, you're going to love this. Yes, we're going to be catching up with a young lady called TG Starlight, coming from, well, what do you know? Yes. She's coming out of Big Records. Yeah, love that. And have a very happy and successful day if we don't catch up earlier, and stay safe over the weekend. In the meantime, let me tell you how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Records, Sony Music, The Orchard, here at Galaxy.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV.